All right, good afternoon, YouTube. I know it's been a while since we've done a live stream. It's been a long while, in fact, and I know that I'm due. And yeah, there's been so much that I've wanted to talk to you guys about and share with you. Just haven't gotten around to pressing that record button. But in fact, yeah, this past weekend I put together a new, I guess, coat rack for my wife that I thought about live streaming the assembly of it all and seeing if I could do pull-ups off of it because I thought it would be pretty neat to do. But I didn't like I said, didn't get around to doing it, and it is what it is. But I'm here right now because I do have some new toys that I got. And what are these toys that I speak of, and why do I feel the need to share these particular things with you guys? Well, number one, it has to do with the live stream. Um, I've noticed that my live stream quality is not very good for both quality in what you're seeing. I mean, I'm watching the stream right now on my cell phone, and I think I could do better. I think that you, as my audience, deserves better than me having this mediocre stream. I can put together something that's much better of a quality, at least video wise. Even if I'm what I'm talking about is just ramblings, I'd at least like it to be something nice for you to look at. Yeah, a high quality stream, not pixelated. I was watching this one guy. In fact, that's why I was inspired by this one YouTuber, and I thought, wow, this stream is so crispy. It was sharp. And that's what I want to provide to YouTube. That's really what I want to do, and create a high quality stream for you guys. And so that's the goal. you know if I can stream at 4K, even better. But at a minimum, something that's just not pixelated. And I think 1080p 60 frames per second might be the way. And I started playing Fortnite, for those of you that don't know, and I'd like to have a really crisp stream as well. And so that's the theory behind all of this, and why, for one, I wanted to do that. So that's number one. Number two reason why I got this new equipment was the equipment that I have currently, that I'm streaming on right now, is not the best. And you know me, I mean, for those of you that know me, you know that I like purchasing and investing my money into the right type of gear. The right type of gear that is, that I can afford, number one, and that will provide me with the best quality of whatever I'm doing. Be it playing video game, flying a drone, doing a live stream. And after talking to several Cox Communication techs that came to house to try to resolve my buffering issues, because a lot of you on my game live streams, and even on the drone live streams, since I had this new equipment installed, the panoramic modem router, you've seen it. You've seen my live stream buffer. You've seen my live stream be pixelated. You've seen my live stream get cut off. Pause, freeze, and that's just unacceptable as a game streamer, as a live streamer, and that's 100% unacceptable. And like I said, I want you to have the best experience with me. At least looking, even if you put me on mute, at least it looks good on camera, right? Because I know, I'm not much to look at. My hair is balding, and I wanted to, like I said, provide you with the best stream possible. And I appreciate you guys for jumping on and hanging out with me this afternoon. I've got 4 viewers in the house, so thank you all very much for joining and hanging out and listening in on this live stream as I unbox some things. But that's the plan of the day. The plan of the day is to open up these new toys, if you will, get everything set up, and and live stream here a little bit. Now it's 6 o'clock. I typically live stream Fortnite at about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 6 p.m. now, and so I don't have a lot of time to spend on this particular stream. But the point is we're going to be shut off anyway because I have to unplug the old modem to install this new Aris surfboard cable modem. And I have always purchased my own modems and cable router modems combinations. And the tech did say, if you want to do what you're saying I want to do, which is, have a better stream, better connectivity, I should have 2 separate items, not a modem router, because if a router technology enhances and updates, now the modem is, you have to replace the whole thing as opposed to just replacing one. Well, again, bought what I felt was the best piece of technology for Cox Communication setup. It's this Aris, it's version, and we're gonna unbox this thing here in just a moment. But I put the link to it in the Amazon link to it in the thing below. Koala, great to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for joining. Let's click on that link, get you some watch time and hours on here. You know, needless, the kids are alt right. All right, well, the stream is going right now, and or your video is playing in the background, so put that off to the side here, and we'll go from there. But oh my, what did you put up there? It's cartoon. Okay, cool. Koala. What kind of a cartoon is this that you have us watching? Anyway, I got this Aris surfboard cable modem, and so let's go ahead and open this up first, and then I'll show you the new router that I got, which is actually a gaming router. And I bought this from Best Buy. You can buy it on Amazon. And there are several reasons for why I did purchase this particular one, and I decided to not do a lot of research. Number one, I can go down a rabbit hole with the research, but I've always bought my modems and cable modem routers from Best Buy. I've traditionally done that in the past, you know. And well, here is this. Oh, we need some more better lighting here, yeah. Let's do that. Let's plug this in over here. I've actually not had to use this light in a while because I've not done stream on this side of the table in a while. It's always just been game streaming. So let's go ahead, plug this light in here, turn this light on. Where's that on button? There it is. Give us a little bit better lighting. Does that help? It's okay. That'll do. Yeah? What do you think? That'll do? So let's open this sucker up. So inside here, we've got a quick start card, and I am going to call Cox because the tech did say to reach out to them. Unbox device, plug in the power cable and coax cable. Use the Ethernet port to connect your device. You have a second Ethernet port. Contact your internet service provider to activate. Coax cable, power cable. Okay, so this is pretty self-explanatory, as you can see here. Yeah? Download and install the Surfboard Central mobile app to set up and manage your device. Alright, and then before returning this product to the store. Alright, so this is just quick startup guide, yeah? I'm online, I'm not online. Alright, cool. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And I'll explain why I purchased this one as well. Oh, it's small. A lot smaller than what I've seen in the past. Alright, so here is power pack. And like I said, I bought this from Best Buy. I've always bought my modems and routers from Best Buy. Local company, local street down the road, and this is a lot smaller than the modem that I have currently. But look at that. Now the reason why I did get this is it does say on the box, right? It does say on the box. Let's see here. Surfboard S33, which is this one here. Let's see. Let's just zoom in on that. Yeah. Whoops, wrong way. S33 up to 3.5 gigs. DOCSIS 3.0 it's advanced tech, checkmark, 1 gigabit Ethernet ports, multi-gig Ethernet ports. And that's really why the multiple Ethernet ports. So 2.5 gig on one Ethernet port and 1 gig on the, oop, you can't see that. 2.5 on the yellow, and on the black one it's 1 gigabit. So the intent is to install a switch to the 2.5 gig. So this will basically go from the coax cable, the feed will go here. I'll Ethernet from this to a switch, which basically comes up to my office where my gaming computer is, and split to basically my son's room and my room to our computers. And this will be connected to the router for Wi-Fi access, the 1 gig. And that's really why I got this particular one. It's a newer technology, it's fast, and I'll have a dedicated line instead of sharing, you know. I mean, I'm only on the 1 gig service anyway, but it's dedicated specifically for the gaming and live streaming here, and this is going to be on the router. So that's why I got this. And so that'll get set up here in just a little bit. I was told by the Cox communication guy when I do set this thing up, when I set this up I am supposed to call Cox and let them know that taking the panoramic offline and setting this whole thing up also. So that's that piece of equipment right here. But the main attraction, if you will, put all this stuff off to the side, is the router. And that surfboard was about $200, but this is the router that I got. What do you think about that? This is the Asus. Rogue Rapture. Can't see that. Let me just take that piece of plastic off. But this is the new router setup that I've got. And this is what we'll be using to broadcast Wi-Fi signal to the rest of the house for the Apple TVs, the iPads, the cell phones, when people come to visit or whatever. This will be, because we don't game on this, so we're going to be hardwired from a gaming perspective. But when my brother comes in town with his laptop next time and he wants to play, it'll be a better setup this way. But this is the Rogue Asus Republic of Gamers Rapture GT AX 11000 Pro. Yeah, and I got this, like I said, this will actually go into the bottom gigabit port, Ethernet port, and be set up that way. But let me show you what this thing looks like. I mean, it looks cool, and I wanted, like I said, the best, router, and this was the best one in the store. But let's open this up so you can see it. Giant box. The packaging that Asus provides, is pretty nice. A little too nice, and I think a little unnecessary. But the presentation of how this thing, of what they're doing with their gear and equipment, of all of their gear and equipment, is pretty awesome. So underneath it was all these cables as well. I know, I missed the opportunity to show the unboxing of all this stuff. You don't care to look at me actually unbox. You just want to see the toys, right? So this is, holy smokes. What I'm probably going to do, positionally speaking, inside the house, these are all the antennas, and it's got several antennas, as you can see here. Covered in plastic. So this is the router. I'm probably going to set this up upstairs on the landing to provide the best signal. And so some of these cords are pretty self-explanatory as to what they are. I mean, power cable here, you've got the Ethernet cable here, and this is the power adapter itself to power this. But yeah, that's what I've got going on right now, guys. This is the new router, and I'm pretty excited to get this thing going because, yeah, like I said, I want to have I want to provide you with a better experience for my live streams and such. Let's turn this down here. I think it's too harsh of a light. Make that more warm. What do you think? Pretty cool? I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about getting this thing set up downstairs. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and do the modem first. Get that set up, make sure that that's all connected, and then I'll install this piece. So there's two parts to this whole setup. The cable modem only, right? The cable modem only, and then the router. Two separate pieces of equipment. The panoramic cable modem router combination that comes from Cox, it's crap. I have the newest version, and you've seen the quality of my live streams. It's the worst. It's the worst. And in talking to the several texts that have come out here, they're like, yeah, it's a refurbished piece of equipment. He's like, did you get this from the store? I said yes. He's like, yeah, it's refurbished. So I'm not even getting a new piece of equipment, and it's the newest technology. So a new piece of equipment that's already refurbished, what's Cox doing? And I'm glad I'm not leasing it. So, but I will return it to the store. That piece of that piece of equipment, and get this whole setup going. But I appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out with me this afternoon. That's the plan for the rest of the evening. Get this set up, and once I have clean internet connection on all fronts, then I can start to dial in my live stream and try to make that even crispier for you guys, because I appreciate you watching. And when I play Fortnite, and if you're interested in watching me play some Fortnite, there is a link in the description below. Take a look at that and join me. Chat away there. I'm doing that more often than doing stuff and doing content on this particular channel. So yeah, join me over there. Join me and my friends, my brother, my niece and nephew. We play there. Old Fart Gaming is over there also, and we have a great old time. Playing some Fortnite. And losing and winning and losing and more losing than winning, but it's a good time nonetheless. And yeah, we do a little bit of Fortnite physical fitness also, where maybe we'll do some push-ups and pull-ups depending on the ranks and stuff like that. I like to reward myself with exercise. As funny as it sounds, right? As opposed to punishing my. If you take second place, then you have to do this. No, it's a reward nonetheless. Exercise is a reward. I get to work out, because I don't actually work out. But what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? What does your Wi-Fi setup look like? What does your home network setup look like? Do you have cable modem, cable router? Put it in the link in the chat, in the comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now to get this thing set up. This was a quick stream, and maybe I'll start doing this more often for you guys, because yeah, I know I would normally have a lot more people hanging out with me this afternoon if I were to be doing this on a more regular basis. But yeah, we'll be installing this new modem, and it better work. All right, YouTube, thanks a lot for hanging out with me. We'll see you next time.